right now. We're live, Raggy.
All right. Listen. It's the second match of the double header. It's Team Rachel versus Team Alan. Right now, Team Alan leads the match 1-0. It was a race to 7 where where that is concerned. Let's look what we have today. It's the number one player in Barbados, International Master Orlando Husbands. He is the reigning national champion and the reigning national rapid champion of Barbados, and he battles the number one rated player in Trinidad, International Master Alan-Safar Ramoutar. A little bit about the players. What more can we say about the Beast? Orlando is 23-23 in classical, 2060 in rapid, and 2203 in blitz. And you know, Maria Husbands, his biggest fan and sister, is gonna be saying Barbados. But let's look at what International Master Alan-Safar Ramoutar is. He's 2305, 1611, and 1835 in classical, rapid, and blitz respectively. How did he get there? He got the candidate master in the Festival de Ajedrez Central Americano in Del Caribe, Panama in 2017 in the under 14 section. He became FM in the 2018 subzonal in the absolute section, and he received his international master title at 16 in the under 20 absolute Central American and Caribbean championships in 2019, as I just said, becoming his country's second ever IM and the youngest ever IM. Boy, I really don't know. Common sense may tell you that Orlando has a slight advantage due to his being on form. He has actively been playing chess. But like I'm telling you, boy, if he's called the Beast, I don't know. Alan could be called the Executioner. It's anybody's match. Boy, Trinidad. You know, it's land of couscous versus land of shark and bait. Who will come out on top? Damien is joining me in the studio, 4-time national champion of Jamaica. FIDE Master Damien Davy, boy, it's anyone's match. What says thou? Who will you pick?
Raggy, I won't pick in this one. I'm here for good chess, and I'll just let my commentary speak. I think it's hovering close to the 2700 mark now, but we will see. But it's good stuff. So for viewers just joining, earlier in the match we had Rachel versus Jurgana Picheva, and Gurjana won. So that means Team Alan and Jurgana is leading by 1 point. So now we have IM Husbands versus Alan-Safar. They're playing a race to 7. If Alan wins, that is it. Team Alan and Jurgana wins the match overall. However, if Orlando wins, they will play a race to 3 with a selected player from each of their teams. However, as a shocker, both male players have indicated that if Orlando wins, the female will be the deciding factor.
Yes.
So we'll have to get Rachel back on screen. Yeah, if he miraculously wins. So we'll have to get Rachel and Gurjana back on stream to settle all the discussions. So it's good that the males are letting the females battling it out, Raggy, because we know the importance of the ladies, and that would be the second viewing of a female match on the showdown. Wait, if they don't play before Tuesday, because on Tuesday we have Alani from Jamaica versus Vanessa from Barbados, which is good stuff. But Raggy, the players have been waiting there already, so I will ask Strongest IM, he is white, to play the first move. All right, so Strongest IM is Alan, and Dream's Ambition is Orlando. So Alan, you may play the first move. All right, so I've muted myself. Let me just ensure that both players are muted. Both players are muted, Raggy, and they're off. But please give me 1 second, Raggy. 1 second.
Yes.
Oh, all right. I have a little visitor that wants me to sing some music for him.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, yes. So,
a can if he plays d4. So Orlando is playing a can. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I think last time he really played a tame enough, but they could transpose. But we
Yeah.
shall see what's really up.
So Alan started out as a closed, 293, giving the impression that he would go to Grand Prix.
Mm-hmm.
Then it kind of transposed into mainline, but then with the early F4. Oh my lord! Oh my god! Oh yes!
Wow,
Nine,
wow, wow. Good stuff,
94.
Raggy. Good stuff. It started here. It
Oh
started
my
here.
god! So nighttime D3 is checked first, then I can go to D7.
No.
So we expect queenside castling.
Mm-hmm.
Will you play A3? Yes. This is a treat for our June. Alan hasn't used 15 seconds yet.
No.
Yeah. Expect queen B.
Well, I think Alan came ready for this one, Raggy. He definitely came ready to fight.
Things are looking a little. It's looking a little unclear. You can't readily go B6 because of bishop E3. You can't readily go B8 because the rooks will no longer be connected. Just like that. Wow.
Queen B6 walks into bishop E3. So
E3, right? And then the bishop would be eyeing squares on E6 and all sorts of fandangles. Queen B8. Okay. All right. Oh, F5. Oh my goodness.
He's pressing on. F6 is to be expected next.
I'm pressing on the upward way. New heights I'm gaining every day. Oh my.
What is this thing, Jiggy?
Oh my goodness. Let's see what the chat is saying. Peter Thomas, National Master Peter Thomas is saying, can bad.
Yes. Can bad.
Wait, what? Am I blind? Or is Alanda down a pawn? Down.
Did he just take on G5? Wow.
What is the idea? Oh, okay. Bishop takes queen times check. But can I get away with that?
I don't know,
Can I get away with that?
This is something looks fishy here, Raggy. I don't know what, but
bishop times G5, queen times D4, check.
Bishop back to E3, queen.
After bishop E3, do I go to F6 or do I go to E5?
Wow, I think that was just a blunder. He needed to probably move the king because all of the threats were still there. He probably just needed to move the king. But wow, that was a clean pawn, Raggy. Clean pawn.
All right.
You have dirty pawns and then you have clean pawn, and that was
But it's not.
That was a
clear.
Clean pawn.
Yeah, but King H1 walked into the bishop on B7, and so I'm not really feeling that move. The knight on C3 already is feeling a little naked. Exchanges on F5 only strengthens the bishop on B7. Wow, Orlando probably has wriggled out of this already.
Yeah, definitely. The knight on C3 is under significant pressure.
Yeah.
The knight can go to E5 at any moment.
Remember, if you're just joining us, we're welcoming you to the hottest Blitz showdown in the region. And believe me, it is hot. It's hot. Remember to always like, share, and subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Wait, is that another one?
Yes, because the bishop on B7 is checking the king on
Lord.
H1. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my Lord. Pawns are dropping left, right, and center. He resigned.
You're going to have to resign. You have to resign. Everything crumbles.
Wow. That went from good to bad real quick. Real quick.
I mean, Fast and the Furious says, he lives his life a quarter mile at a time, but boy, that one went quickly.
One, I love white position earlier in the game, and then, Mm-mm.
I don't know. I don't know.
Everything went just bad.
Yeah. It was like a fire sale. Everything must go. You
everything
know?
went, everything went, and everything went for cheap.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
went for cheap.
Mm. All right. So what's going on here? Usually this is all theory. I think Nathan Hines, candidate master Nathan Hines of Jamaica, plays a line similar to this. I do recall him playing this as part of his prep work in the Showdown series. Um, yeah, so White voluntarily gives up his bishop on G2 to create structural weaknesses. He's gonna try and put the knight on C5 because of bishop times C5, D times C5, and the D1 rook hits the D8 queen. Right. So Alan needs to untangle and untangle properly. Yes.
I'm pretty sure these are the positions in which black is good, if my memory serves me right. But in general, I am on the black side, gobbling up these pawns.
Do you think you can hold it?
Doesn't matter if I can hold it for now. I distract my opponent trying to gain them back. That's the main point, Raggy. In general, I'm not trying to hold the pawns. If things. Oh my!
This can't be. Is it? Can he? This is very materialistic from Alan.
Very.
Knight C5, and I expect maybe Queen B. No. Knight C5.
Queen B5.
Because of Rook A5.
And I'm taking on B2.
No. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Okay. Queen times C4. All right. Fine. Wow. What is happening? Oh Lord. This is sharp. Okay. Queen trade. Fine.
Yeah, but Queen all in all, black can't be unhappy with this version.
No, black is up. Isn't black up pawns?
Just up on. It's doubled on the C file. So it's probably just up on now. But he has to play actively. Else once C7 falls, C6 will fall and A6 will fall, and then it will be white who's up a past pawn. So this can go from bad to worse in a matter of moves. Already C6 is under attack.
And C7 is also under attack. Yeah. Orlando is
in this one, I wouldn't be surprised if white isn't just much better. Should he? I don't know, guys in the chat. What should?
It's becoming difficult.
Very difficult.
To play for black.
Suggested moves here is starting to get very, very difficult, Raggy.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Knight D5, reasonable.
Bishop D2, yeah, that's probably the move I'd play too. All the threats are there.
Everything is still there. Queen times C4 doesn't change anything really.
Nope. Bishop B4? I don't know. I'm just suggesting moves because.
Okay, maybe. Maybe. Okay. Okay.
Strongest I am finding good moves. I like this one.
Yeah.
Queen is being attacked. Which way should he take? C takes, knight takes, rook takes, C7. It's hard to say.
It's very hard.
But I'm feeling he has to take with the C pawn.
Look at the clock. No, look at the clock. So Alan was leading by a lot in terms of time, but then okay, fine. But this can't be good. This pawn
on C6 is dead. I pronounce it dead. Just a matter of time. But still, he's up a pawn. For now, but it's not the best pawn to be up. It's one of these those suffering pawns. So in the chat they're saying the pawn cannot be held, and I have to agree with them, Raggy. Holding this pawn will require 2 miracles.
Yeah. Tell the
Rook A6
or tell the viewers where you grow. Damien? Did you grow up in the country?
And B4 now? In the country? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
did
was
you grow up in
actually
the country?
born in the country, but I grew up in the city all my life.
Okay. Okay. So I want to tell the players, usually when you grow up in the country and somebody dies there, all right, there's a particular person in the community who pronounces the death. All right. If that person
Wait,
doesn't pronounce the death,
Black offer the
yes.
draw.
No.
I just saw
White
that.
is better. No, white is better.
Yeah, white is better. The pawn and
Yeah, white is better.
C6 is under immense pressure.
Yeah, immense pressure. Yeah, man. White is right. So let me just go back. So people, there's a person in the community who is responsible for announcing when somebody is dead. If that person doesn't announce it, the person isn't dead. Right? So if Damien tells you that that pawn is dead, take his word for it.
It's dead.
Yeah, man. The pawn dead. Trust me. Yeah, man, it's dead. It's dead. It's dead.
Okay, he's trying to wiggle. He is trying to wiggle.
Is he wiggling?
Take. I mean, tough position.
And then, so it's going to be, you could be up the pawn, but white rooks should be much more active. Yeah, but he's threatening bishop b6.
And what will that do?
No, I can only tell you what he's threatening. Can't answer all the questions. Yeah, so rook times g7.
So rook takes c7 and white is up a pawn.
Yeah, and I think he has to play rook e. I think he has to play rook d7.
Rook b7 and then rook.
C7, yeah.
Yeah, rook's on the 7th. He will probably play rook f6 though to stop some of that pressure. But this one is a very difficult position for black.
It could be drawn though, you know. Yeah, it could be drawn.
Could be drawn?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, man.
It's not art class, Raggy.
No, well, fair enough.
Nah, this won't be draw.
Oh, wow.
No draw here. But what else?
No, here, Damien. What about
rook f6 on the move?
Right. So here my idea.
Rook b7. Just play only moves. You know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But check and rook there, and then
No man, this is okay. So my idea actually was g4, g5. before going to d7.
Black is drumming up just enough play to not resign, you know. But it's good.
Yeah.
You know, keep the rooks on the board and play the double rook and try to draw.
Yeah.
But double rook should favor the side with the was the initiative. I think. I don't remember these things sometime, Raggy, but
look at the time. I think if you offer the draw, I think Orlando will take it.
No. Why? There's no risk of losing. You don't take a draw when there's zero risk. Yeah, you just play. You know.
All right, so it's an active king. No, that rook can never leave that file. That rank. Sorry.
Yeah, he might just have enough.
Yeah.
To say, hey, I can draw this f5. Okay, king back. Nothing.
I like how he plays. No
king move again.
Moves,
There's
right.
king. Ooh.
F5. No. Okay. No, it can get tricky.
Yeah, he'll probably run to the. How will he do it? How will he make progress?
I don't know if you can.
The king goes to f4. No, the pawn and f2 drops. Okay.
Even then, I don't see progress being made here.
Progress is very hard here. Ooh, there's some progress. 1 ounce of progress, Raggy. That was
the rook
one.
can't leave the rank. The rook can't leave the rank. And if king g5, then king g7. Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult. All right, but Orlando is still pressing. That's a correct thing to do. But this pawn and b4 is seriously. The rook goes back now.
I know he's going to start harassing.
King f7. King enter. This is probably the problem though. You don't want the king to enter into the position.
king not entering. Check.
The king is heading to the queen
Not
side.
enter. No man.
Yeah.
Then
No, it's entering.
mm-mm.
It
No
is
man.
entering.
Can't enter.
Can't
It
enter?
just no. Because if king c5, rook f5, it's not entering. Yeah. And then rook down, it's not. It's not.
This is game though. I'm pretty sure it
No,
is.
you're trading pawns. No man.
No, but the king is locked is cut off, and the b pawn will run down the board. This should be game.
As long as you're not forcing rooks off, I should be able to hold this one.
No, it's over. The king is too far. It's cut off. So we'll see some Lucina or something. Rook d2. Well,
check.
King there. And the pawn is queening, right? Pawn push and rook b4. It's over. That is it. It is over. It is over. Yep.
Oh, that's a good game.
Yeah, you have to be careful not to lose the tempos. You have to keep the pawn back on b2. So I think maybe he went wrong when he played f5. You need to just sit as long as possible.
Yeah, I didn't like the weakening moves. I just didn't like.
Alright, so the score is now 2-0.
2-0 to Orlando. What kind of song do you think Orlando is listening? I mean, he seems to be
dancehall. He only listens to dancehall when he's playing. You know.
I mean, yeah, perhaps.
I don't know which artist, but it's definitely dancehall.
Well, if I could give a good guess as to which artist, it'd probably be Movado.
Mavado, that's a good artist. You know, that's my artist, right?
Well, I don't know. It's just the artist that runs.
I'm just telling you. You
know? Okay, just the artist that runs, sir. So
that runs?
Yeah, man. Good or bad, I don't know.
You know, you run to fight another day, Raggy.
I couldn't tell you, sir. I'm not a runner. Not Usain Bolt.
Not Usain Bolt.
I'm not.
Oh boy, Raggy. Oh boy. Alright, what's up in this position now? Normal stuff. Development is completed.
King b1.
Yeah, I normally automatically play these moves, but F4.
What's the threat? F5?
F5 and F takes pressure.
So if you notice, Alan has changed from I'm not even sure what I could call what he played in game 1. Yeah. Right.
You play knight e5, F takes. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Fair enough. Yeah, but Alan needs to start scoring now.
I was wondering what happens after bishop times f4.
Is in that the previous line?
No, man.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll probably castle and give it up. Yeah. Okay, so you'll castle and give it up. And if bishop takes queen a5 first, or bishop takes? Yeah, bishop takes queen a5 now.
Queen g3? No.
So if he attacks you attack him back, Raggy.
No, boy, that's why you remember when we looked at king b1? A2 looks shaky now.
King b1, does it walk into something? Some knight takes e4?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I wanted king b1 much earlier.
There's some refutation happening in the chat.
Yeah, Peter Thomas is saying king b1 is auto, but auto when? Auto in this position or when?
Not
that's
right now.
That's what I'm saying. Did you notice what I said? King b1 was auto from my castle. That's just me, you know.
Very tough position. Maybe just a3, but rook goes to d8. It's
Where am I going now? Am I going G3? A3 or G3? All right.
Let me see what is really happening in this position now.
Yeah. Please give me a breakdown, please, Damian. I'm a little bit lost here.
Well, black does have some compensation for the pawn. His king is safer. His king on c1. It's still a safe looking king, but black is drumming up some serious initiative for that pawn. And already he's threatening knight takes a2. So should he just play c3 and call it a day?
You mean c3?
Sorry, not c3,
a3.
A3. A3, knight takes d3, rook takes, swap a few pieces and just hold firm, Take with the rook, get a pair of rooks off the board. At the end of the day, an extra pawn is an extra pawn, So Orlando needs to drum up some play for that pawn. Queen d2 maybe.
But it's not
even nicer.
No,
even nicer. Yeah, the queen is attacking the queen. It protects c3, removing some of those sacks. He might just be surviving. Queen a6 maybe, but if queen a6, rook d1, and for the moment everything is defended.
I don't know why I'm not so comfortable with all of that. Queen b6, yes.
Queen b6.
I'm not trading.
What's the idea? Queen e3 or queen f2? Okay. So queen.
I can play bishop
b4. Queen b3 now though. Queen b3.
Yeah.
Knight d2. We're just hunting, Raggy. We're hunters,
All right. So Alan is insistent on this queen trade.
Yeah, he is.
Orlando doesn't.
Didn't knight d2 do it too? Did a knight d2? Where would the queen go if knight d2? Maybe a2, because the knight is pinned. But queen d8 check. Wait. That knight is going to f2 to fort the rook and the pawn on e3. So he needs to take a little care here. Could he just play king d2? Maybe king d2.
But he needs to come out of the pin. That's
the
yeah.
King d2.
Come out of the pin.
Okay.
King d2.
And he's threatening rook takes rook takes d3 is a threat, followed by knight f2. So he should do rook f1. Rook f1. Think about the rest later. Rook f1.
Okay. All right.
If bishop. How would he defend? All right, king e3 now. King up. Good stuff.
Right,
good stuff.
Look at the time.
d4. Ooh. Is that mated? Is that mated? It's close. That piece is almost mated. And
all right.
Oh my! What a square, Raggy. What a square. Oh my. All right. The only issue that white has now is the C file. But the time is running low, so he needs to. Why did he play this check? What's the reason behind this check?
I can go back.
Yeah, but this check just only confused
Maybe I want
me.
some time.
I don't know why he played that check. That check was amateurish,
I want some time on the clock.
Yeah, but he's giving black time too. And then I don't think he wants to swap rook. Well, he probably can. But whatever he's doing, he needs to do it quickly. Super fast before this time runs out. 3 seconds. He went down to 3 seconds just now.
Knight. I mean, to be honest, you want to put back the knight on d5.
Yeah, d5 was the ideal square. So something might be dropping on g2. He protected it. The rook is getting active. e5 should be played immediately.
Okay.
All right, knight takes one of them. Knight takes g5, I think. Pawn takes check. King g3.
All right.
This is the one you want to avoid. You want to avoid the setup in which the knights versus knight.
Yeah, I don't like it. But look at it. Alan is up a pawn.
Yeah, he's up a pawn.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to be enough to win, but it will give him great chances.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you're looking at knight d4 maybe.
All right, take, and he needs to take care not to lose his pawn on a4 and a3. King f2.
King f2. Yeah, don't think about it.
No time to think. Save your pawn.
Right.
When he attacks yours, you attack back his, and attack back his, and take, and then you go and fight this one. This one should be Turin. Wow.
Yeah, but to what end? At worst, white can't do.
The problem is knights can't gain tempo, you know.
Black offers draw, decline. You must decline this. No man,
of
you
course.
Can't win. Yeah,
decline. Keep playing. The fans didn't come here to see draws.
Yeah, man.
Why?
No. You play down to knight versus knight only.
Oh
man.
my! He let Orlando off the hook in that one. The fans are not here to see that, Raggy.
No.
The fans are upset. We need to see some IM conversions, you know?
Yeah, no. All right. Back at it. Yeah, so Orlando goes back to his d4, right?
All right, so he scored one. He scored, half. He scored half.
Half, yeah. You have to start somewhere, though. Yeah.
You start... Yeah. Oh, for a second there, I thought B4 was winning a piece, but... What? Was that a... No, these guys don't know mouse slip. You know? That was the intended move. Oh.
Yeah, so Orlando needs to play either rook a3 or bishop b2 now.
So the fans are saying that wasn't impressive. The previous
I didn't like that draw either.
No, I didn't like that draw. White should have definitely won that game. That's probably a psychological defeat for Alan. He gets such a nice position. He defended well, and then to...
All right, so Orlando currently is gonna... I think we're gonna see f5 next by Alan. The only piece on the board that looks like strange is the piece on c3. Queen c2, queen b3.
Somerset asks, are you sure they don't do mouse slips?
No, I do.
Hold up.
What's a mouse slip?
It seems, let me see what's happening. The stream might be down.
Is it?
It's back. Nice. All right, so even if they do mouse slips, you know, it's counted as a move. So in my book, it's not a mouse slip. It's just the move.
What is a mouse slip?
What is a mouse slip? A mouse slip is just your intended move.
Yeah. So what do you do now? Do you play on with f4 and g5? Oh my, bishop f6. Jeez, this man is a real IM.
What's the idea?
Bishop f4, bishop g3, perhaps. This man is a real. Because bishop h6 doesn't get you anything after rook f7. Yes. These plans are...
Funny story, you know, Raggy. Both players got their IM from the same tournament. So maybe we're seeing some of that GM level.
Yeah.
That's a tups, you know?
That's a touch,
you know?
B5. Don't know, I didn't like that. I gave up c5 squares. I'm going to close this off with a5, then I'm going to play knight c5. And the knight on d7 gets back in the game.
Right, you speak like a master, you know. You sure they haven't given you that title as yet?
No, not as yet. Not as yet. I'm going to claim it, but not as yet.
So the bishop goes to g5 to exchange the dark square bishops.
G time.
He's taking everything.
Yeah, man. G times. I don't even
Yeah,
need to
no,
think
no
about.
need to think. You know, you just play the move
Knight
that makes
C5
sense.
F4. Yeah, man. Or F4 immediately. Knight C5 and
Well,
then bishop
F4 you
time
kind of give up
H3.
the E4 square, so you might need to.
Yeah. Probably Knight C5 first. Yeah.
He's
All
going to
right.
play
So
rook
Knight
G8
C5.
to attack that checkmate. You know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Because remember, guys, mating one important at this level. Yeah.
F4 was played by.
You see why I wanted knight. You see why I wanted, even if I gave him E4, because in some lines after knight C5, I'm looking at bishop times H3, since the queen is already on G5. I didn't want him to play F4.
What should he do now?
Probably queen G6.
Or G7.
Yeah. 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 I wanted my bishop to have life, you know?
What is Raggy commentary rating? Raggy there, J Lloyd Chin asks, what is your commentary rating?
No, my whatever. All right. So let me give you an equation. Whatever Feeder Master Davis is, just take off 75 from that and I'm there.
And we will leave it at that, Raggy.
We'll leave it at that.
That is it.
So,
Right? So whatever my feeder rating is in commentary, just take off 75. And
off
that is
75.
Raggy's rating. You know what, Raggy? Suppose you were playing real chess with this commentary rating, Raggy.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, you know.
The GM, you'd at least be a GM now, entering the super GM territory.
Believe me. Yeah. Yeah. Tell the fans, who is your favorite active player now?
No, it's sad to say, Raggy, but I like Carson.
I remember when you said his style was awful.
It's still awful to me. Not awful, but it's not the style that I tried to emulate, you know. But him as a player is quite good. He keeps fighting. But for me to learn chess, it's not Carson per se. I can't learn much from him, but I can definitely learn from Anane, Kramnik, Kasparov. But these are probably not active players. But Caruana is decent as well. He has been playing like a new Caruana these days. He's playing much better rapid and blitz. But in general, I like Carson's playing, and whenever I play with like Carson, I seem to win games easily. So why not?
I can tell you who mine is, and it's strictly because he attacks so ferociously. Mine is Dubov.
Dubov, haha, he's playing well.
This man attacks. Oh my God.
But he just won a tournament, right?
Yeah, he just beat Nakamura.
Yeah, he just beat Nakamura. Yeah. I think Nakamura just can't win finals. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, but I don't understand. Why would Alan try knight G6, queen G6?
Knight F7 was checking and forking the queen.
No. And after, didn't I have queen times H3? Oh God, that was a little.
That was over, man.
Yeah.
That was over.
I was wondering if I could have gotten out.
All right, so the score is 3-1/2, 3.5-1/2. Let me see.
So what does this mean for the match, Damien? If this goes and Orlando goes to 7, remind our viewers.
Okay, so if Orlando wins, of course he will win this individual match, but in terms of the team standing, it will be 1-0, and it will be 1-0, and the ladies will come on again to decide the ultimate victors for the team.
All right.
So cool. Samuel Smith,
Orlando,
don't say that, Davey. Don't say what exactly. Yeah, I've said many great things, but which one you don't find that? Is Orlando solving problems here? Lots of them. I keep losing this connection to Leeches. Let's just hope.
No, man, the stream looks like it's still active.
Okay.
Right, so we have had a very.
Okay. So Nakamura can't win a final. He can probably win some, but there's probably some psychological barrier there somewhere,
I
Raggy.
don't know. You know, at the elite level, I honestly think, and this is, trust me, I can stand corrected, but at the top level, I don't put Nakamura.
Nah, I can't put him up there.
I can't.
I can't.
I can list 15 top GMs that I would place if they all played in a tournament. I could list probably 12 comfortably, way above, Nakamura. I think we are sometimes a little bamboozled by his online and blitz prowess.
Yeah, but even though he does that, I can't see him winning a blitz tournament if Carson is there.
All right. The next thing is okay. So the next thing is,
why not Queen B5?
Yeah. Will he challenge? Do you think he will challenge for a world championship in
Your
life?
How? My lifetime?
I don't.
Me and Nakamura is in the same lifetime.
I'm just asking. Sir.
So you could also ask in his lifetime.
Yeah, well. Correct,
Probably no.
Do you think he can or will win a candidates match?
A candidates tournament? That would mean he would qualify for the world champs. He could, but there's a lot of things that needs to be fixed before.
So you actually think he can win a candidate if he qualifies? Yeah.
Yeah, he could.
You think he can win a candidate?
Yeah, he could. He's not weak, That's the first thing. He's not weak.
That's where we differ so much in terms of match preparation for that type of tournament. I remember I was going through some analysis, an annotation by Topolov. Topolov says if you don't win outright and you're out of the running, trying to draw games don't make sense. You're trying to win almost every game, So he had to come with a novelty in almost every game, and this is coming from a former world champion. So
one of the main problems I find with Nakamura is sometimes he just sticks to these terrible openings as black. That's the main issue he has been having. What's that called? The Queen's Gambit decline. Oh my. Alireza said if Nakamura plays this line, he's playing just for a draw.
Yeah.
And he will probably lose. He will suffer and lose. Carson said, nah, that's too I don't know what's the word, but that's too simplistic in his thought. And Carson went and played the same line that Nakamura played against Nakamura. And guess what was the result?
I can get.
Nakamura clapped, So the line is not so hot. And we see another position in which Orlando sacrificed a pawn for some plays on the Queen side.
Why is it that Alan? I don't understand.
So the fans are saying Jeffrey's beating Carson though. That's in the tournament they're playing now, right? I haven't looked at any of the games. I just saw one of I haven't really looked at any of the games in detail. Maybe I'll cover one on the channel today. I'll just look and see if there's something interesting there, and I'll cover it if it's good. But Carson is a man, Raggy. He's a funny guy, If you beat Carson 10 times, I can guarantee that he will beat you on the 11th game.
On the 11th?
On the 11th. He doesn't give up.
I tell you something doing the players. I think one of the persons who had, in terms, when you look at the stats for classical play, that he has had a difficult time beating, I think would have been Nepo.
Yeah, Nepo used to have does he still have the plus score?
I think Carlson got the latest classical victory that would have probably made it even now. So I know Nepo has always had, for the large part, a nice score against Carlson. I think that would have been probably one of the only players, like that.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, Bishop takes Rook E7. Just keep playing. Queen
Why I don't?
c5 though, and then started to
Queen
get
C5,
very
Bishop
difficult.
B3. It's gonna get very dicey. It's gonna be
Hmm
get very Queen C. Yeah.
This king is a little lonely.
If you think you're lonely now, wait
Well,
until tonight. You know.
should I just
Yeah.
take a7?
Should you take one?
Take a7.
And after Bishop B3. Okay. No,
Okay,
I don't think he can. I
goes
don't think he
there.
can take G2 Orlando.
Queen d3. There's nothing to think about,
Yeah, and Orlando can't take on. I don't think he can take there either. So.
Knight this. Oh, the rook is on prey. Do not play knight this. Whoa! Did you see that, Raggy?
Progressive.
Progressive, going back like that.
But not even on A3.
Not even A3.
For rook C3, right?
Ooh, did that pawn just disappear? Can he play
Can
knight d7 just now? Was there knight d7?
Lord. Rook A3 could not have been the answer.
Time is low. Blunders are lurking.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Queen h3. This rook on a2 is starting to look very funny. If
Very
rook,
funny.
he would probably throw in. Oh, the bishop is on prey on e4. Is that a bishop?
That's a no.
That's
man,
a bishop.
Because
Oh my! What?
No, because of F5.
And then queen d5 check. That was a bishop.
Oh wow. Is that no man? No man. Let's look at that again.
That
That
was a
can't have been a
bishop.
bishop. No man. Woo.
That was a bishop. He missed it.
Woo. Can't be a bishop, man.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Kenroy Davis says MVL was doing well though. Yeah.
MVL, he's good too, but right now
He's
the
a
only
ding.
player I think that can beat Carson in the world in a world championship match is Ding. There's nobody else I think that could beat him.
For you to say that over Caruana means that
Yeah.
Ding's really playing some good
Ding
chess.
is playing, and Carson doesn't like to play him. I think that's the problem.
Didn't he go like 100 games without losing?
Ding?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was running some score like that.
Yeah, man. So it was.
So the fans are saying free bishop. He just missed the bishop and then his time ran out.
So
his time ran out.
Yeah, trust the commentary, guys.
2,700, guys.
27, yeah, guys, come on.
2,700, We see these things, we see these pieces. We like to pick them up. A little juicy, Raggy, to keep the strength up.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Right now, I have
one from each country, Barbados and Trinidad.
Yes, and it's just to know which one I'm going to use to have some beverage.
This is Nihal. Is that Nihal? That's how that's pronounced, Reggie?
Nihal? Yeah, Nihal. Yeah.
Let me see who is that.
Yeah, no man, he's a. I don't know if he's.
This little kid.
I don't know if he's 16 yet.
This little kid, a little
so
beast.
Him and Prag. I think his name is Pragnanda. Yeah, so Pragnanda from India. I think I don't know if he's third. So it's Anand Vidit, but Pragnanda has been pushed.
Ooh,
and then Nihal.
This is the guy is pushing some strength, Reggie. What is this I'm seeing? He's beastly. Nihal Sarin. Oh my! I need to look at his games.
No, you do. He's a very good attacker.
Look at this rating.
Yeah, man, not a joke.
26-20. He's only 15 years old.
Yeah, and like I said, if you watch him, even when he played like Carlsen in the World Blitz Championship, he drew with Carlsen, and trust me, Carlsen should have lost that game.
Oh my! But Carlsen doesn't. Yeah. Well, the other day, Carlsen and Ali Reza, they were having some. Ali Reza was asking Carlsen a few questions, because Ali Reza beat him in this bullet. How many games did they play? Like 200 games?
1 million. 1 million.
And I think at one point I was watching and Carlsen was down
No.
10 games.
No.
He lost like 10 games straight.
No. Right, guys. So
Yeah.
when you see that happening, you know something isn't something. Yeah.
But I think after that, Carson said when he played him in his tournament, Carson said, "I want to crush him in the game. I don't want to win.
Yeah.
I want to crush him." So,
But
all in all, Alireza is strong, but there's just still a few things missing in his play, and Carson knows these stuff.
I didn't understand A5. Not understand.
Wasn't that
A5.
a piece? A piece? Did we miss a piece? Which move? FM Glaves. Which move was that?
No, I don't like A5 at all. Because I thought the plan would have been to try and get E3, since E3 is that weak.
Maybe it's still the plan.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I'm saying I thought that was the plan.
Okay, yeah. Banter blitz. We don't really call banter blitz, so
B4.
The knight is on pre and C4.
Okay, reasonable. So not B4. Yeah, not B4. C takes? No, why would I unstraighten your pawns? Alan, please explain A5 to me. Yeah.
The score is 4.5 to half. Wow.
Yeah, after B4, why wasn't black just remarkably better? Why A5? Move 19.
So the fans are saying in almost every playoff, Carson will just carry it to a rapid and win. He has done that the last 2 world champs, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is looking...
B4. B4. You need to leave these pawns on the A file so that you can eat them later.
You can just,
And queen A6. Yeah, queen A6.
Right, but that leaves the queen undefended.
Yeah, but you need to protect the knight on C4 now. Sound pre.
Yeah, queen A6 might be better than queen C than putting the queen on C6.
Oh, C6 might run into something on the
everything. It's gonna run into everything. Yeah, I think you might have to resign here.
Carson is called the endgame god. That is true.
You might have to resign here.
Who?
I think Alan has to resign here.
Why? Why not queen A6? Why does he need to resign?
The knight is gonna be too difficult to try and hold. Queen A6 rook. Yeah, queen A6 rook D7 or rook at 8 C1.
Knight D2. Wow.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so queen A6.
That's its only move. Just play it and work out the rest later.
As I said, the queen is undefended. That's my problem.
Bishop F6. Just play the only moves and worry about the rest later.
All right.
Worry about the rest later. Right now we're focused on the present. Focusing on the present. Can he move this rook somewhere? Yep. Well, you got an exchange, Raggy,
Yeah.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse. And he's taking a few pawns. So, hey. It could have been worse.
So, all right. So let's do the material codes.
Take on A5. No. There's knight B6. Ooh.
Oh, Lord.
What does he defend against knight B6?
Queen E8. Force.
Nah, if he drops this, he can resign. Well.
Yeah, so queen E8 force.
And then knight takes.
Yeah, this is not.
And he will resign.
Yeah, this. Oh,
Wait.
Lord. Oh, my Lord.
Ooh.
Yeah, good intermezzo.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Oh my Lord.
Oh my.
Oh my. We call that one a check.
Yeah, I have this ready.
Wow. 5.5, Raggy.
5.5 to half.
5.5. Wow.
Yeah, this is, yeah. Woo.
Mm.
Woo. Oh my.
What? If Alan should deal with this now. E5. Come on, Alan. Come on. No
What?
time to think. E5. This should be dealt with.
No.
This should be
No.
dealt with. There's two moves here.
No.
Bishop D2, but Queen G4. Come on, Alan. The fans want to see this punish.
This is gonna be too sharp.
Yeah, Queen G4, man. You know, play the moves.
Play
the moves.
Sir. Bishop D2.
This line works too.
I take B times C3.
This line works too, but I prefer Queen G4, you know?
Everybody does, sir, but that's only when you're analyzing the game. Queen G4 is way too sharp for.
I mean, it's a long line, but at the end of the line, black is toast. He is toast. Let me fix this shirt. He's toast at the end of the line. But this line, this should be a +2 for white. The position is quite easy to play. You just bang, and wing, you know. This is called the pin variation. Pawn takes now.
Quickly,
why is he thinking? Yeah. Queen G4, G6, H4.
Yeah, as in, yeah. So
there's nothing.
G4,
there's nothing new here. There's nothing new here. But what?
I didn't like. You give him time. You give him time. Okay, I still have it.
Now, if Queen G4, Knight takes E5 now. And then Queen takes Bishop to F6. It's not the same. You have to play Queen there first.
Not, it's not.
The order matters. The order matters.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. Look at this. Oh my. Let's play H4 then. You know, I don't know. Oh. Looking at this makes me sad.
Yeah, let's ask him. Which game is this? This is game.
I don't even know again. This is
all right.
This is sad.
Okay. F5. It's getting. Yeah, it's getting. I don't know.
Nah. This is just, you have to deal with these things. You have to deal with these.
So tell us the idea. Tell us the idea. Tell us the idea behind Queen G4.
So Queen G4, you need him to play G6, right? To weaken the dark square around the king. You want to push up H5. H4, so when he plays H5, you route back the queen to F4. So there's still the weakness on the king side. In some lines, you can play Rook H3, Rook F3, and you just go for mate. But some persons after H4, they castle into the attack. That's one way. And when Bishop H6, they just leave the Rook on F8. But all in all, the line should just be peanut butter for white. You know?
Okay.
It should be
reasonable.
It's almost a mopping up line. You know? The line is not good for clean up on aisle. Yeah. Whichever line, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't studied chess seriously in a bit, but I know that the pin variation is close to just losing.
Wow, Samuel Smith seems to be a joker. Strongest iron. Well, you can't change your leech's name.
Well, create a new account.
Yeah, well. No. TM Keanu, strongest iron is being weakened by Orlando LOL. Oh my goodness.
So Peter Thomas said it. Queen G4 is the sharper line. It's the main line. It's a pretty line. Why does this queen? Oh, that queen was starting to look funny.
Okay.
It was starting to look funny.
All right. So the knight goes to F7 now.
Wait, what just happened? Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, man. You can come back.
Okay.
So after Bishop F4, we saw Rook at F to C8. Iron to C4. Bishop.
I don't know. It seems like black is in some form of trouble.
Yeah, so the threat now is Rook times F5.
Okay. And it will go Bishop A6. Pin in again and winning back the exchange.
Pin and win. Yep.
Pin and win.
Pin and win.
My.
We need to, yes. So that's our saying for the day, guys. Pin and win.
Pin and win. Pin and win.
Maybe I can play. Maybe I can play a4.
Well, probably you have to play a4.
Yeah, maybe I can just play a4.
a4.
Oh, all right.
I can't recommend any really good moves here for white. Should I just take this exchange and call it a day? Maybe you'll get a tempo with knight up first or something.
Not boy. But look at it for white. I think, yeah. You see, a4 came in this variation. I don't know. I thought with the rook on b5.
Ah, Raggy.
Yeah.
The fans are not impressed with this handling of the position by white. This doesn't even look like a Sicilian anymore. It's probably a Sicilian brother. Our cousin, you know? Something, but not a full, not a full Sicilian. No.
Okay, all right. Maybe
not
it's a Persian. Maybe
Persian.
it's a Persian. Yeah, yeah.
That works too.
Yeah.
A Persian.
Boy.
Nah.
Yeah.
Too easy for black. Rook d5 now. Picking up that pawn and d6. Cruising stage. Unless I
no
can't.
Man, because if he plays rook d5, I think I may get away with queen g3. But even then, you still drop a pawn. Is there nothing? No man. I have queen g3. I have queen g3.
You do. It's a move.
Yeah man. I have queen g3. You might take the pawn and I might mate you. I'm not sure.
But they can't force him.
They can't force him to find a move.
Okay. Right? In some lines, he was threatening queen takes f5 too. To just sacrifice that queen. Ooh, I think he's getting play now.
Ooh, yes. Yeah, all right. h4. Good.
He is getting play. Push. Don't worry about the rest. Solve the rest later. All right.
What about h6? Why can't I play h6?
You can. It was just this little problem with h6.
Yes, man.
Now.
h6 because knight can't take h6 because of queen times g5 check. Yeah, man.
Queen b1 check. King h2. Queen takes h5 check. King back to h to g1.
Maybe this could be a draw.
Why? g4.
No,
all
man.
Right. No, why did he take that?
No, Orlando.
No, Orlando. No, Orlando.
No.
Hold up. Oh, that rook is pinned.
Yeah, man, it's pinned. But we can always get it back. We can always get it back, man. Because rook times f5 is checked. So we can always unpin properly.
Check king
oh,
g3.
Wow. Yeah, because if the king went to g1, I could have had queen don't check, and then rook don't check, king takes, and then queen takes queen. So
there's not enough now. Rook g8 check and take on g2. That should be it. Yeah.
No man. Can I go to d1? Can I go to e1?
Queen takes. But it doesn't matter, Aggie. Too many pawns.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Too many pawns. Too many pawns. And the rook enters the fight.
Yeah, that will be it.
So when the smoke clears, he was down a lot of pawns. Too many pawns.
Heaps of pawns.
Whole heap of pawn.
Whole heaps, yeah, man. Whole heaps.
Enough pawn to feed the nation. So guys, please drop a like on the video, and also if you haven't as yet, subscribe to the channel. We have some more exciting videos coming up. Well, this tonight into tomorrow, we'll be analyzing a few games. Draw?
What?
Huh?
Is it that they're not?
Black offers a draw. White declines draw. White offers draw. Black accepts draw.
All right, no problem.
Add Reggie B. And unmute myself. Players, you may unmute.
Okay, right.
Wow. That is a repeat of this morning. 7-1 for the ladies, and now 7-1 for the males.
Yes.
Wow. Orlando, congratulations. That was a difficult task. In some of those games, the positions were extremely difficult to
Very
play.
sharp.
And sharp.
Yes.
Maybe that game just now. All right, the fans want to know, Alan. E4, C5,
Right.
knight F3, D4, C takes D4, knight takes D4, knight F6, knight C3, bishop B4. The pin variation is on the board. That should be handled like this. Orlando. Orlando, you're on mute. You're on mute. What this man pin that should be handled appropriately. You should get licks in that line. Licks. What was that?
But it wasn't planned, but he played knight f3 first, before knight c3. So I figured, well, if he could change something, I could change something too.
What?
Oh my! That pin variation it's terrible, Orlando. You know that, right?
Nah, but there's a particular line in it where I think is
the exchange
decent for black, so I was going for that one.
Yeah,
where black castles after queen c4, bishop a6.
Yeah, I know that one.
Still, that one I think is at least decent for blitz.
No, it's decent licks. It just takes longer, but it's still licks. Oh, but Alan, I just remember you're a Grand Prix player.
Right.
So that is why you didn't deal with that properly. Yeah, but we learn, you know. The pin variation should be dealt with appropriately, and Orlando knows it too. He was just baiting you. All right, so guys, please drop a like on the video. Raggy, was there a game you wanted to look at?
No, well, the game that you the first draw, Alan, why did you accept it?
Oh, the night one, that game.
Yeah.
It was probably a draw, and time was low, but he messed that up somewhere in the middle because you were winning that one, I think, Alan.
Yeah, most likely black was losing there, most likely. But in the position where the draw was accepted, he can't win that one.
You probably can't win that one now. But still, that one was.
I fixed the points.
Yeah, but that one
we just remember. You missed a piece to Alan in one of the games.
Yes.
Your time ran out.
That's the one he flagged?
Yeah, that's the one he flagged. Yeah, you missed a piece.
F5 doesn't work because of C5 check.
Yeah, you missed a whole piece.
And then you move the rook. Yeah.
It wasn't even like meant to be a tactic on my part. It was just I forgot the bishop was hanging.
Yeah, a clean piece, but time.
It wasn't any F5 anything. Just the bishop was hanging and I forgot it.
Okay. F5 queen check and you're losing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I will still play.
Yeah. Of course. Why not?
Alan, is there anyone you want to big up?
The first game was black in problems or something in the first game. After he played b4 and I played knight takes d3 and he got the open c file, I thought that black was probably worse there.
Which game was that? Oh yeah. Definitely, you were definitely worse in the first game. Definitely, he allowed this tactics with bishop takes g5, but
yeah, trying to beat him into that.
maybe not f5 immediately. Maybe bishop first or something. Just take time and prepare this f5 break. But you were much worse in that position. For sure. For sure. Something went wrong. But hey.
Oh, right. So before f5, Alan.
Right.
You could prepare with bishop e3 first. And you still maintain the edge.
Yeah, it's a nice edge too.
I thought bishop e3 was the right move,
Yeah, so bishop e3 and you maintain the edge. I think f5 would have needed a little bit more preparation because the king now or the bishop on d4 is just still weak.
Wait,
It's
what is this I'm seeing? This Leech's engine. Remember what I said, guys? The Leech's engine is saying f5, queen, h7, f6.
Right. F6.
F6.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, just press on. Just press on, Saints. Press along. Because if
I
queen
don't
takes
believe it.
bishop, I don't believe it too. But hey, that is what
Which
the
one?
engine
Which
is
one?
saying. The
Which
same.
game?
That's the first game. So f5 still,
Oh.
and once the queen
Yeah.
goes to pin the knight, just f6.
Mhm.
Just press on. Just
Well,
press on.
I
Wow.
mean, the issue now, is
There's no bishop
you
takes
already
g4
did.
now.
Yeah, you already dropped you already dropped it. So
Here,
because of bishop e3.
bishop
right.
e3 and I don't. What do you do here? Oh, Orlando would resign here.
Which position?
If you
Yeah, man,
take
in
the
the
knight
same
and d4, there's no moves really. It's just the queen is mated in that line. The queen is dead.
Hmm?
It's a pretty way to win a queen. That one is pretty. Let me see. Orlando, congrats again. When
Yeah.
are you getting Colas?
Yeah, thanks.
We need to see that revenge.
Well, actually, I was switching, like, usually I switch between the match itself and the YouTube feed, and I see some, was it Dector X?
Mm-hmm.
So we can just tell Dector X that we would love to have Colas on the showdown, and
Definitely.
we can show him what a beatdown looks like.
Yeah.
So guys, you heard that? We are inviting FM Colas to come over and he will play Orlando. But Alan, you have
Right.
a match coming up with what's this guy from Nicaragua name? I can't remember his name.
That one,
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
MP.
that one,
Mhm.
they
MP.
canceled that.
They cancelled it?
They cancelled
Yeah.
it.
All right, tell him
Yeah.
to come over on the showdown. Tell him to come over on the showdown. We want him
You
here.
mean Maro?
Yeah.
Maro is supposed to play on the showdown. He's just waiting for his time and date. He's ready.
Okay. Alan, do you want to take up that challenge?
I will
Yeah.
not be taken out.
Of course, I have
It
to
would
put
have to
some
be
thought
Alan.
into that.
Repeat. What did you say, Alan?
It would have
That I have to put some thought into that.
Hey,
No,
hey, guy, I
wait.
can-
Orlando said he's not taking up the challenge. I know. Alan, wait, guys. Should I
Maro
call the
says-
savior? Should I call the
Maro-
savior?
Maro says Orlando is his whipping
because
boy.
Is
Moro's
this what?
a different kind of beast.
Maro says Orlando is his whipping boy.
What?
Yeah, man.
What?
You
Is
whip
whipping
Orlando.
boy?
Whipping boy.
Did you hear that, Orlando? You're his whipping
Oh.
boy?
I'm
Nah.
his whipping boy. Interesting. Now, you see, if you can get me footage of Morris,
Repeat, Orlando.
if you can get me footage of Morris saying that, I will deal with him accordingly.
Okay.
Reggie, please get those footage.
I'll get it for you. I'll get it for you, sir. I'll get it for you.
So Steel Pulse
What?
wants to play you, Orlando.
Yeah,
But
but
that's you pulse.
what Maro is supposed to play on the showdown in July, and the war planner is working out candidate master Dwayne Rowe to face him as a Jamaican. However, we know that Maro and Orlando, they have history going way back.
Mhm.
So yeah.
So Orlando, the best way to deal with history is in the present. You know? Deal with it in the present. Right, Reggie? That is how
Indeed.
that should be done. Orlando,
Indeed.
bring it to the present and deal with it accordingly.
I don't know. My girl always said to leave it in the past.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the words that Dexter does. Dexter says, "Bring it to the owner."
Bring it
right?
to the...
Bring it to the owner.
Now he was speaking about something completely different, Raggy. Come on. Come on.
All right, so Orlando and Alan, we need to get Rachel and Jurgana to conclude this series. So the females will tackle it off. But it was a good match, and definitely thanks for for having us. Like these comments are. Yeah, so guys, yes, Orlando does have a GM norm. So too does Alan. Both of them have GM norms, and I think both of you guys are going for the GM, right, Orlando?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. So both of them
I
are
will
going.
watch Alan get his first.
Okay, so Alan will be the first GM from the English-speaking Caribbean. That's good stuff, Alan. But you definitely have to go for it. You're young, you have the time now. You definitely should go for that GM and make us proud. Because the thing is, once one of you guys do it, you'll motivate the other players in the region that hey, they can do it too.
Yes.
So you definitely need to go for
if
that
not,
GM.
we'll allow the savior or FM David to first you. Right? So
if not, we will summon the savior to do it. So you guys need to do it because the savior promised me that he will become GM in the next couple of years. So the race is on. Either Jamaica or Trinidad or Barbados. It is up to you guys. All right, so good stuff. Orlando, Steel Pulse wants to play you, so we shall see. We shall see.
It is now.
All right. Okay, good stuff.
Wait,
who's Steel Pulse though, Orlando? Who is that?
Yeah.
Who is Steel Pulse?
Yeah, who's that?
My from what I gather, I think he's a Jamaican living in US, but I'm not completely sure.
Okay.
But he knows a lot about the Caribbean chess history, so I assume
he's a Jamaican.
Living in the States.
All right, we shall see.
Yeah.
No, I am Shane. He doesn't have a GM norm, just the I am title. But we never know. He might be going for that GM norm and that GM title one day. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. And we have a match on Tuesday with Alani Clark versus Vanessa. Well, I forgot Vanessa's last name. My memory is not what it used to be. But not to fret, guys. Greenwich. Okay, Vanessa Greenwich. Yeah, it's not what it used to be, Reggie. You know, I have to work 1.5 times harder now to just maintain
trust
the same
me,
level.
I'm gonna go on this platform and say, everyone, we told you, or Warren said from a long time, watch out for Rachel Miller. I'm telling you from long time, or from now, watch out for Adani Clark. I mean, her coach says she's strong like 10 pounds, right? She's strong. She is strong. She's really strong.
All right, Raggy. Well, I have confidence in my student as well, so we'll see.
That's good stuff. So after the student
is this
match,
the same Vanessa who played
should the coaches play, Raggy? After the student, should the coaches play?
Yeah.
Well. I don't know if you want to see a one-sided match where Solo is just dominated. So, I don't know.
Well,
I guess.
Well, I don't think Orlando wants to play Solo. You know, too much strength right there. Yeah. So we'll just leave it. We'll leave it alone. All right, so good stuff, guys. Have a good one. Have a good rest of your evening. We meet again on Wednesday at 6 p.m. In the meantime, we'll also communicate with the two WIMs to conclude the stream to determine the overall winner. But thanks, guys. Thanks, Alan. Thanks, Orlando, for tuning in. Have a good rest of your Sunday.
Good,